Hello, I'm Dr. Tsoi, the acupuncturist, the herbalist, of course, the artist. Today I'm going to talk about a few things. First, I'm going to talk about what is art, and that's a big question. A lot of people just have a misunderstanding, and then we're going to talk about that. So it's very simple. We're going to explain it a little bit. And the other things is how to create God. So with art, so you don't get scared. God, this is a part of our universe. So they are, we can try to create. Every artist can create a God. So don't worry about that. So be comfortable with it. So number one, we're gonna what is art? So the art, that's the expression or application of a human creative skill and imagination. Let me repeat again. Art is the expression or application of a human creative skill and imagination. Then you may ask, what is the creativities? So the creativities is relating to or involving the imagination or original ideas. So let me repeat again. Creative is relating to or involving the imagination or original ideas. So it's very important to understand what is the imagination, what is the original ideas. So that's why a lot of people don't know what is art means. You have to involve with the original ideas or imagination. Use your brain, and you cannot just copy. So that's not art, or that's a different level of art. Your practice your creativity skill, but see that's the practice. But the goal is to have to be original idea and use your imagination. So create something not existed there. Okay, the other thing is what's the imagination? The faculty or action of forming new ideas or images or concepts of external object not present to the senses. So let me repeat one more time. The faculty or action of forming new ideas or images or concepts of external objects not presented to the senses. So that's what is called imagination. So if you without the creativity or imagination, that's not art. So you have to understand the whole things. So that's what we talk about today. And of course, you can repeat a few things. Watch my video to understand, repeat, and think about it. Okay. So the other thing is how to create God. I just use so many times to try to think about the put things together, how to do those things. So here I'm going to put some. You have to understand what the God is really from our mind to our spirit. So it's nothing necessary you can touch, you can see, or you can smell. That's related more with the creativities or imagination. Okay, so here let me first I tied up my eyes, and I'm going to set up the time, and that's I put 1 minute. And then I have the pen. I use 5 elements of colors. And after that, so let me create it, then we're going to talk about it. So then let me set up the time here. And I'm going to tie it up. It's every actions about 1 minute. Okay. Okay. I hope you can see me. I cannot see you. So of course I cannot see, and I cannot smell. I cannot feel, and I use pen to try to imagine how the God looks like. So we use the pen, Okay, the create. And of course, I try to use one line to make me feel good for the energy flow. So once the time's out, I'm gonna see what they look like. Okay, so that's one, and then get the other two. So I have 5 elements. Oh, that's 1 minute. Obviously, 1 minute is not enough. So don't worry about that. And let me create it. We still have enough time. Okay. And okay, we have other one. So that's it. So either you like or not, this is creativities. So different way, of course, could be very original ideas. And you have to use your imagination, not necessary, you can see. And you create something later on, you can enjoy it. Okay. So that's the 5 elements of color. I finish it already. Then I have other colors in between. And to do it. Okay. What's the God look like? Okay. Okay. And so the other color, of course, is the 5 elements of color, but also they are in between the colors, so that's still 5 elements of color. And even I put silver or gold, so that is still part of the 5 elements of color. So that's included in there. So they just a little bit mixed. And then the final one, I'm going to see I final 2, 1, okay, 2. I'm going to do, okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay. Okay. And the last one I use to sign my signature with God. TSOI. TSOI. Okay. TSOI. Okay. So I get done with the painting. See what they look like, okay? So, believe or not, this is the art I created, and by use the 5 elements of color, and to create this art, and that's including all those 5 elements of color, and that's the creation. So that's the art I created. So see, art is something you can see, it's more belong to Yang, something you cannot see. And to create, you use your imagination from your brain. And then your brain to put your arm, try to create it, to see what you think. And of course, this is what the God look like. And of course, you may say, hey, why use more circle, more line? Because I use the color to do that. So this is the painting I created. So it's about probably 2-3 minutes. I don't have the time. I try to set up the time, but I cannot do that. So hopefully you understand a little bit more. Don't get anything scared about it. Arts have so many ways to do it. So you, like you're be artist, you have a different way to do it. That's all about, creativity. Use your imagination and find a new way to do things. So that's how you create art. That's we don't try to use those fancy words, cutting edge, or or the new concept, all those things. Of course, you always try to something not exist. So the God I created today does not exist before, and probably the way I do it probably not do like before. So anyway, so that's I have today enough time. So I hope you understand a little bit more, and I really appreciate your watching. So we talk more. Thank you for watching.